Hi guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good day or night whenever you see this. So this is going to be a general reading for Libra for January 17th through the 31st. And it is a general reading, so it can cover from anything from love to work to health, friends, etc. So take it how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't, always feel free to check out your sun, rising, and your moon sign. You can always do that by getting a free birth chart online and finding out your placements. So real quick, we're going to get into your cards in just a moment. I just want to do a quick sound bell here for some grounding and healing. Okay, Libra. Alrighty. So I'm doing something new this week too. I want you guys to let me know if you like this, if you feel comfortable. I've pre-shuffled and pulled all your tarot cards already just to save on time. But then after that, we'll still pull your 2 oracle cards at the end. Okay, Libra. So the first row is starting around January 17th, a little bit before, a little bit after, continuing through this week into this upcoming weekend. And then the last row is the last week or so to the end of the month of January to the 31st. Alrighty. So Libra, we have the Devil in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, King of Swords upright, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Wands upright, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, Libra, so starting off the reading with the Devil in reverse, this is a great card to have in the reverse position because it means you're coming out of some type of devil energy, either you yourself, Libra, or the person you're dealing with, your general situation. So you're coming more into balance with your animalistic wild side, okay? So you could be putting some self-imposed bondage down, some type of addictions, or just, like I said, a not true balance with your wild side and your more balanced side. Okay, so that's always really nice energy to start your reading off with. All right, and then, sorry. And then we have 3 of Cups in reverse here. So this could be talking about, Libra, some type of feeling of lack of community support, lack of support with friends or family. If it's not that, it could just be some type of happening yet or didn't come through for you. Okay, so I'll show you the card in the upright position first. Cups upright. So you see these birds dancing around on these cups, and they're in mood and they're happy and they're celebrating. There's a lot of abundance around. And you also see so sorry, I thought I turned this down. Right. There we go. You also see the water in the background, the ocean. So it's, talking about controlling your emotions too, and having more good times, right? But it was in reverse. So it could be you're not feeling the support of friends and family around you, or however you resonate with your type of community. Or it could just be a celebration hasn't happened yet, has been put on hold, or hasn't come through yet, since it did come out in the reverse position. Also, since I didn't show you the Devil card in the upright that we started with, I'll just show you that there. And I wanted to say, in the traditional tarot, when you see the Devil card, the Devil is in the center instead of this jaguar. And then there's 2 people, a male and female, one on each side, and they have chains around their neck, but the chains are loosened so they can take them off at any time. So since Libra, it came out in the reverse, it looks like you took those chains off your neck, which is great. So you're coming more into balance with your wild side and your more controlled side, okay? But again, if it's not you, Libra, it could be the person you're dealing with or like the general situation. But yeah, let's keep going here. So then you have the King of Swords in the upright position. This is a beautiful card about forward movement, about being able to master your intellect. People look up to you. You've had some experience that's gotten you to this position, whether it's a position in work or just the position within yourself, your energy, how others perceive you, how you perceive yourself. Um, as like most birds, they have the ability to see things from a higher perspective, a bigger, larger perspective, put all the different angles in a more what is the way to say it, in a more um, unemotional view, to just see how all the different pieces of the puzzle kind of are coming together or have come together. Okay. And also because it is a bald eagle, the eagle talks about freedom, right? So even though you might have a lot of responsibilities that you're starting to pick up because you are a king and people look up to you, you still have that freedom to make your own decisions and to be more balanced in your decision making. Okay, so that is really nice. Okay, now the next card you have, Libra, is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This card is talking about the energy of this card is talking about there could be something going on where either you're not working hard enough or you're overworking in a work environment, on a project, or in a relationship or a friendship with family, however you take it, okay? Because when you see the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, you see this goat here on the mountain. And he's looked at all the hard work it took him to get this high already, right? And he's looking at all the hard work that still needs to be done. But it did come out in the reverse or upside down. So that's why I was saying there could be something where you're not being valued at work or in a relationship or a project, family, etc. So again, you have to take it, how it resonates for you. And if only you will know individually, each of you, if you're working hard enough or if you're working too much. Okay, so that's kind of the energy of that card here. Now this energy from the Eight of Pentacles we just talked about leads into the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands is this badger here has got all his defenses up. It's not a badger, I'm so sorry, it's a skunk. This skunk here has all his defenses up, okay? And so this can be for a lot of different reasons, but just coming from a survival mode, when we talk about the animal, I believe skunks only have one spray every couple of hours. So they only use it when they absolutely is necessary to defend themselves. So that could be a warning for some of you that you are fighting too many battles, you have too many defenses up, and you need to pick and choose which battles you fight and when and where you're going to use your skunk spray. This is a way to look at it, okay? But it's it could be because you have this thing we just talked about before, where you could be not being valued at work or in a project or relationship, or you're not working hard enough, or you're working too hard. And so this is making you become more defensive, something, kind of like that in those lines there. Okay, Libra. And then the last card you have here in your main tarot is the Two of Wands in reverse. Now, when the Two of Wands is in the upright position, I'll show you here, there's a stingray here in the water. And it's not an action card, it's more of an observation card, okay? So they're using this time to use their intuition, their introspection, their observational skills before they make their next step, okay? But it did come out reversed or upside down. So it could be saying a couple different things. It could be saying that now you are ready for action, some type of action. It also could be saying that you are denying yourself the ability to slow down in some way and have that introspection, the observation, the intuition that you need before you move forward, okay? So yeah, let's get into your confirmation cards too. So you have the Hanged Man in reverse, 10 of Cups upright, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so we'll go in order here. So when the Hanged Man is in reverse, this came at the beginning of your reading in the middle of January, mid-month, where we are here now, this could be saying that you or the person you're dealing with, general situation, doesn't possibly want to look at something from a new perspective. There's a little bit of a need to be more grounded. Okay, I'll show you the card, how it comes out right side up. So you see this man in the background balancing on this swing or whatever, and he's got one foot on the ground and one foot is resting on his other leg. And then you've got all these beautiful roots and trees up on the side, okay? So when it came out reversed or upside down, that's what I was saying. There may be a need for more grounding, and there may be a resistance to looking at something from a new perspective. Because when you see the Hanged Man in the upright position, even though some people say he's not completely grounded, he does have the ability to look at things from a different perspective, because he literally will hang upside down and turn around and do all these acrobatic things, okay? So when this is confirming the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles, this is basically telling me, Libra, that the reason why you are in the beginning of the reading in this Devil in reverse energy, which is great energy of letting go of some self-imposed bondage or addiction, or just retaming and balancing your animalistic side, is because you are wanting to be more grounded, and you might notice that you haven't been as grounded as you normally were before, and you are wanting to once again look at something from a new perspective or be more open, okay? Now, also, when the Hanged Man in reverse is confirming the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is basically telling us, you know, the reason why you feel undervalued or not appreciated enough, or you're working too hard or not working hard enough, you know, again, with work or a project or with a particular person, is because you aren't fully grounded. Okay, so when we say grounding, we mean taking care of all of yourself, right? So your mind, body, spirit connection. So eating good foods, getting enough sleep, meditating, or taking some time out of the day to just take care of your mental health, that kind of thing, okay? Now, Libra, the Ten of Cups here, when it's confirming, well, let me talk about first what the Ten of Cups means. Ten of Cups is a happy card. It can be talking about, because it is number 10, it could be completion about something. You could be at the end, the final step of some project or goal or dream, or the end of one stage of a relationship or friendship, and then it's going to begin something else. But these people look very content, very happy. You know, it's a happy family in the background and happy couple. They have all the abundance, all the cups they need. There's rainbows. And so just a really nice energy to this card when it shows up like this, okay? So yes, when it's confirming the Three of Cups in reverse, this could be what is fueling your feeling, Libra, of not being supported by your community, supported by your lover, your partner, at work, your family, however, you know, you take it, however it resonates for you. Could be because you have such high expectations too. This could be something that happened in the recent past. So when this type of celebratory energy is put on hold, it could just be, you know, like a little bit of a downer for you at the beginning, or the beginning of this reading, or, you know, mid-month, around there. But as we know, since we already went through the main tarot, that energy doesn't last very long for you. And when the Ten of Cups is also confirming the Seven of Wands, yeah, I just feel like there is either because I don't even always say high expectations with the Ten of Cups usually, but that word just came to mind. But this defensiveness that's in the Seven of Wands card could be because you were raised a certain way or you had a certain idea of how something was going to go. And because it didn't go exactly the way you wanted or perfectly, it made you more defensive. Okay. Now, your last confirmation card is the Magician in reverse. When the Magician is in reverse, it talks about not being able to manifest something like how you normally would. It could talk about a lack of confidence, a lack of faith, and your ability to do things. Yeah, so let me show you how the card looks upright. Okay, so here's this magician at his altar out in nature. He's got his wand and he's doing his thing, right? There's also an infinity symbol on his cloak here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you again. And so, so sorry, one second. When the infinity symbol shows up here, this can also talk about how there's that connection to all things. Also knowing there's ups and downs, beginnings and endings. If you think of the Ouroboros' tail, the snake eating its tail is another kind of infinity symbol. And so it's just like this very ancient symbol about magic and trusting things, okay, and manifesting. But it did come out reversed or upside down for you, Libra. So this is what I said originally, but, oops, sorry, this is my timer. That there is some kind of lack of confidence or you don't feel like you're able to manifest the way you used to or the way that you want to, or you're having some kind of trust issue with something still here. So when this Magician reverse is confirming the King of Swords, it's very interesting because it's, saying to me that in the recent past, Libra, you could have been really able to tap into your manifestation powers and your magician powers to make things happen because you are here, shown as the King of Swords and using your intellect, right? And your experience and your hard work to get to a certain position or status. But magic isn't just about intellect, right? It's about your heart and believing and having faith in something. And so this is just a little bit of a reminder to not lose sight of that, even if you have all these other great qualities of the King of Swords. Oh yes, I did want to read this message from, real quick, I looked it up ahead of time. It's the message from the eagle from the book. I don't look up all the messages of the animals, but I thought it was really nice message here. So I'm going to read that to you real quick. It says, have you ever noticed the higher you get, the less there is, less oxygen, less noise, less greenery, fewer distractions, pretty much less of everything. Yet somehow up above the collection of shiny things, the height gives one space to commune with all things, to strip away that which is of little or no importance, and shift the focus on what one really needs to thrive in this world of busy, filled up space and time. Yes, the higher you go, the less there is, but in this lack of things, the true wealth of your divine self will be revealed. So that's just the message from the eagle in this animal totem tarot that we're using. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, so let's keep finishing up here your confirmation card, because I think we've done enough about the King of Swords for now. But yeah, so when the Magician in reverse is also confirming the Two of Wands in reverse, I think it's what I originally thought with this card when I said there is a feeling of not wanting to slow down in some type of way, to observe something, to use your intuition, to use introspection. And it could be because you're always trying to manifest things and take action, right? But sometimes when we don't do that, we end up attracting what we don't want. So in a way, when the magician is in reverse confirming this card, it's saying until you slow down some and embrace these things, then you won't be able to manifest. Okay, so maybe stop competing with other people, competing with yourself, putting this strict what is the way to say it? I don't know. These strict rules on yourself where you always have to be doing something, okay? So once you start tapping into that energy, Libra, then you can flip these cards around again and start manifesting for yourself, okay? So with that being said, that is the end of your tarot part. So let me put these aside and we will get you some oracle cards real quick before you go. So these are the Work Your Light oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. There's some newer oracle cards that I got. They're a little interesting. They have just little messages on it. So let's see what we can get for you. 1 second. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Libra. Okay. So you got the Keepers of the Earth. And it's really pretty. There's some animals here and then an angel above. Oh my God, there's another eagle. That's so funny. 2 elephants and 2 lions here at the bottom. But the main message it says is you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. So I'm going to come closer so you can see. I don't know if you can see the eagle there. So that's kind of cool that the eagle showed up twice, even though there's other animals too. But it's just a beautiful card saying you're not alone. Ancestors are behind you. So that's always nice to know. All right, Libra. One more oracle card in my other deck here. Put that incense out. It gets strong. Okay, so Libra. Additional final messages for Libra. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know in general sense? Messages for Libra. Okay, and you've got the heron. And this really beautiful bird you see at the bottom here, and this woman is in the foreground. Let me come a little bit closer for you. Hopefully you can see the bird there. And the symbology is life, feminine energy, and renewal. It says the heron is a bird of water and is thus associated with feminine energy and regeneration. In ancient Egypt, the heron was the first transformer of the human soul after death. Because it was seen in flight over the fields when the Nile began to flood, it is associated with fertility and the renewal of life. In the Roman epic, the Iliad, the heron is again a symbol of renewal and is depicted rising from the ashes of the burned city of Andrea. I don't know if I said that. It's not Andrea, but it kind of looks like it. Ardea, something like that. But anyway, that's just the history of the bird they're talking about. But I like that it's basically talking about renewal and feminine energy. You don't have to be a woman. We all have male and female energies inside of us. But I like the fertility aspect, that if it's not fertility, another way to look at fertility is just creativity, right? So if you're not trying to have a baby or whatever, you can still be fertile with ideas and, excuse me, being creative. So, oh my God, sorry. I'm like having issues today. It's one of those days. But yeah, I'm trying to see what other cards here too would resonate with this idea of renewal. Well, I mean, mainly I just feel like the Magician card, but it did come out reversed, right? But if we just flip it over, like we talked about earlier, Libra, then you can have that renewal and you can get that. Like I said, magic isn't just logic, right? Obviously, you need that to perform magic or to be successful at life in general. But it's also about having faith in something that's greater than you. And so I think that's really nice with the creativity and the fertility and the renewal. So there's some nice themes there, I think. So yes, Libra, that is your reading. Hopefully you got something out of this. Always feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or privately you can always message me too. Um, but yeah, real quick, like I always say, if you want to check out any of these cards up close or later at another time, I always take a picture of all the cards that I pulled for you today, and it's going to be on my Facebook page. So to get to that, you can click in the description box below, click on my website, click on the Facebook link, and just look for the Libra reading, and it'll be like the first or second comment there. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Libra. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and for your likes and subscribes. Also want to say, if you're new to YouTube, you can subscribe for free. It just means that you'll be notified when I put out new videos. So there should be a little bell icon in the bottom right corner, and if you just click that and make sure that it's active, that means that you'll be notified. So yeah, other than that, I'll probably take a little bit of a break and then come back shortly with Scorpio. So again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day or night. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.